Welcome back to the Nerdament podcast. My name is Hayden. I'm here as per usual with
Aaron
and
Victoria.
And we're here to talk about Star Wars today. How's everybody doing today, Aaron? How was your day?
No, I'm not doing this again.
You yelled at me. You yelled at me. We've taken some takes. Okay?
Continuity, Victoria. Continuity.
No,
we can't use the other. We can't.
As
use
far
the
as they
other
know,
tape.
this is the first time that we've done this.
I don't know
You
why.
ruined
Now we
the
gotta
illu-
start over.
You
Why
ruined the
Hello.
illusion.
Hello, and welcome back to the Nerdament podcast. I'm just kidding. Anyways,
It's already broken.
it's already broken. I would like to start this off, actually. Sorry, Aaron. Sorry, Victoria.
What?
I would like to start off with a question for our viewers out there.
You didn't tell us about this.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Who is this?
It was who?
Do not answer this question.
I can't
Aaron.
even
Dude, that's
see
my
it.
boy.
That's, well,
I love
seen-
that guy.
Did you not see it before we started recording?
No, because I didn't know about this. I was talking about feminism. Oh.
Yes. If you know,
Candyman.
if you,
No, it isn't.
if you know who this is and you're the first person to comment on it, you will get a reward.
What is the reward? No, I'm genuinely curious.
What is the reward?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what is it?
Well, guess we'll never know.
I am this close, man.
No, just tell us what the reward is.
I don't know. A shout out. Is it a
They
shout
will
out?
be able to pick topic of one of our future non-tournament related episodes that Aaron and I, or Aaron and Victoria, or Victoria and I talk about.
Oh.
Also, if y'all have questions that you would like for me and Hayden to answer during those talk shows, please submit them in the comments.
I think we decided that we're going to do it once a month. I think I've decided, since I'm in charge here, that we're going to do it once a month. And Aaron, Victoria and I talked about it.
Someone thinks very highly of
Victoria, do you do anything for this show other than show up?
and drink coffee.
You're talking to her or me?
I'm talking to you.
I do research.
Victoria,
Yeah,
I do more
Victoria
research
and
than
I-
you do.
Victoria
Yeah,
and
he
I
does.
talked. And I think those talk show things should just be two of us. And it's just like, it doesn't matter who it is, just two of us. Randomly two of us. Like the first one was me and you.
Yeah.
Next one could be like you and Victoria. Me and Victoria.
I don't think the people are
Me
ready
and Miles.
for me
I'll talk to
anymore.
Miles. They're not ready for you guys?
No.
For me and Victoria?
Yeah.
We go off.
We do. We have some weird conversations.
They
Yeah.
do have some weird conversations. They weird sometimes. So I guess it'll be me and Victoria on the next one for December.
Oh, okay. Wait,
So-
so who's in November?
That's the one that we did.
Oh.
Yeah, we're in November right now. This is November.
Stop freaking the immersion.
What are you doing? We've talked about
I'm
this.
You
really
trying
bad
to
at
sabotage
this.
Anyways, yes. First person to shout out who this is, what's this character's name, will be able to steer our conversation in an upcoming sit down. So, be the first one to shout it out.
Yeah. Wait, you told them it was going to be me and you, though. No inappropriate questions.
Please.
I don't really care.
No, Mom got mad at us last time.
No, she got mad because I said other things that were unrelated.
Oh, that's true.
It's fine. Aaron, why are we here?
So, for those of y'all that have not watched this before, me and Hayden created a 128 seed tournament. You can see it behind us. Using all of the characters in Star Wars that are Jedi, Sith, or just kind of there and can hold their own in this competition. We did a whole selection show process, put them all up there. We're going
If you
down
haven't
one
watched
by
that,
one. Yeah, we're going
it'll
down
probably
one
be
by
linked
one.
at the end of the episode.
Yeah, stop
Or
talking
rather,
so
4
we
by
can
4.
finish.
This is why we have an hour and a half episode.
Exactly. You want to edit
You
that
keep
in?
arguing. Keep interceding.
Keep the mouths shut, sir.
You big dummy.
Yeah. Make him feel bad.
This is why you guys aren't ready for a show of just these two.
That's true. We would just bully Hayden off camera.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not
very
even
true.
there.
Yep. But yeah, we go down them 4x4. Victoria's our judge. Me and Hayden are basically the attorneys. Yeah. That's it.
One of us graduated college, and one of us attended law school. You can guess which one. Like, which one? One of us has a law
Dude, one
degree
of us,
in this circumstance, and one of us just attended some classes. You can tell.
Am I the law degree one?
Yeah.
Wait, why is he the law degree one?
He's way more thorough than I am.
So I'm the one who just attended.
No, you're the
class.
judge.
Yeah, you're the
yeah,
Yeah,
judge.
you're the judge. You're not related to this whole
Oh,
You're objective.
Yeah, you're supposed to be.
You're objective.
I am.
Unless it's Black Panther.
Last
Or
time
Luke
I chose a
Skywalker.
character
Or
who
yeah,
has
or,
both
or
names.
Batman.
Skywalker. Batman. She hates Batman.
I
Call back to the first season.
You said
okay,
Black Panther.
I don't hate Batman. That's a strong emotion. Okay, I just dislike him because he's
She hates Batman.
I don't hate him. That's
Strong
a strong emotion. I don't. Move on.
So, this week we have Darth Sion versus Sora Bulk, Darth Malak versus Bel Zettifar and Ember, Mace Windu versus the Ninth Sister, and Leia Organa versus Stas Ali.
Sorry.
Yeah, nope.
That's just sort of how I was going to win today.
That's what we got.
Yeah, if you're just starting, just skip a couple of episodes.
No, don't do that.
Whoa.
Watch this episode to completion.
Hit us,
And
hit
then-
up a like.
Fine.
And then watch
Just have
some of
it
the other
playing
ones.
in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay attention. Like,
Or,
just play it.
You think
I
I got
won't
through
judge
law
you.
school by paying attention? What?
Okay, we'll try to make this quick.
yeah, just do
I-
a fight.
Darth Sion
as
versus Sora Bulk.
Yeah, as they were saying, like, I edited an hour and a half long episode yesterday, and it was deadly. Alright. You want me to go first?
Should we give? I think we should talk about me putting Sora Bulk in here.
Oh. We don't know who it is.
Yeah, no,
I didn't know who it was before.
They like to talk about, like, I don't do stuff on this podcast. I'm the one that put all these characters up here, and I put Sora Bulk on here by looking at people who were on the High Council during the prequel era, during the Clone Wars and all that stuff. And I legit three times before we even started. One of those times being in the selection show. I turned to Hayden and was just like, I don't know who that is. I made this and I have no clue who it is.
I'm about to learn you.
I thought that it
You mean
was...
school?
Every time I see Sora Bulk, I think of Coleman Kajak, because I same person.
Close.
No.
I have two of your characters that you just threw on here because they were in the Jedi Council.
Stas Ali had screen time. I see your
I
point.
will say, okay, so Sora Bulk, I looked him up on Google to start my, because he's the first one he's up at the top here. He was the first one that I, did research on, so I just Googled him. It popped up, and he was like, there's toys of this dude you can buy online.
Really?
There's toys of a Quarren
Yeah.
from the cantina.
So it's not saying
Outside
a lot.
the cantina.
Okay, it's not saying a lot. So there's toys of Sora Bulk you can buy online, and there was a link to the Wikipedia page that had a picture of Yoda on it instead of Sora Bulk.
Yeah.
I sent a screenshot of that and sent it to Aaron. I was like, look how famous this guy is.
It was under the shopping tab.
Yeah, it was also under the shopping tab.
I don't know how that happened.
But I have the real one now. He is a Weequay. Which
Sora?
they're pirates.
They're
usually.
typically pirates, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a Weequay.
A few of them worked for Jabba in the Return of the Jedi. They were there. They had really, like, leathery, like, gray-brown skin. I'll just look up Sora Bulk.
Weequay, Jedi during the Clone Wars. He was present in the arena on Geonosis, which means he can block blaster bolts. He has no death date, which basically means
He's not important.
he's not important enough to die.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait.
He fought through the droid army on Geonosis and is, quote, according to Wikipedia, quote, capable.
Dude,
Yes.
Okay, you know why Yoda was the picture on Wikipedia?
Hmm.
This is the clearest picture we have from the live
Yeah,
action.
dude, okay, so I saw another picture that was not live action. It was from Clone Wars, and it was him in the back of, like, a darkened
Yep.
room. Yes, it's him in the back of a darkened room, and you can't even see his face.
Yep.
They did
Dude,
that
there's
man
no-
wrong.
It
There's
did.
no
It just took, like, the
good-
basics of Obi-Wan and then just added, like, some other stuff.
Yeah.
Because he's
Made him
wearing
look-
the same thing as
Then, like,
Obi-Wan
added...
is.
They put Obi-Wan and Hondo into the same model.
Exactly.
And then we put it out there.
Yeah, to save or to take up space, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's really not good pictures.
Poor
of him.
dude.
Legends him turns out to be kind of cool, but we deal with canon mostly here.
Unless they are, like,
Unless there's
strictly
legends involved.
Legends, yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron, be quick.
Nope.
I'm just gonna give some background. Darth Sion, was part of the Great Sith War under Exar Kun, where he originally got struck down and was supposed to die. And he was too angry to die, and he's been living like
Normal
that for
Sith
centuries.
things.
Yeah. He basically lives with a respawn button. Like, anytime you strike him down, he just presses X, and then he gets back up.
Mm.
Do I need to do any more?
Does he need more?
I don't think so.
He was an equal of Nihilus.
That
Yeah,
guy
he was
barely even
the
had a
one that
face.
helped Nihilus overthrow Traya, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
The Lord of Pain?
Pain. Because he was always in constant
I've
pain.
used a picture of him on here before. He's
'Cause
ugly.
You were, yeah, because
He looked nasty.
Yeah, because you say, like, Sith typically look like ugly.
He's like a one-eye zombie kind of thing.
Yeah, because he got
A
stabbed
lot of
there.
them are ugly.
Well, Sith in general are not pretty
It
people.
looks like he's halfway through Thanos snapping him away.
Yeah, permanently.
Yeah.
There ain't no coming back. For
Like
him.
he's like if Wolverine was in the snap and he's just like regrowing
Regrow, yeah.
as he like floats away.
Ew.
That's what he looks like.
It's
That's Darth Sion. Do you have a winner?
I'm gonna go with Darth.
Yeah, we know what Darth Sion looks like.
Yeah, he has more of a backstory
Just if I
than
look,
that guy.
he has.
He does.
Yeah.
He was probably in some like he was in the video game, right?
He was in Night of Republics too. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he was in a video game. Aaron, who's next?
Which one do you think is easier?
I don't know. They're all pretty easy.
Malik
Why are you
versus
rushing
Bell
us
or
so
Mace.
Because this is nothing.
Malik. Which one do you think?
Just go. Who's the next one you have on the list?
Malik versus Bell.
We'll do that one.
Mhm.
Aaron, you go first.
You know I'm gonna go for a while here because my boy's not favored. So Bell Zettifar.
You let him do it.
And by the way, before I go into this, major spoilers for the High Republic: Rise of the Storm. So skip ahead quite a bit if you don't know about all that.
Or
So,
don't.
well, no, if you just don't want to get spoiled for it.
Yeah.
you could just.
Anyway, so he's Padawan to the Great Loading Great Storm. He's also on here somewhere.
Not anymore.
Oh yeah, we replaced him with Stellan.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You replace people without telling them?
Oh, we did that
Or is
last
that
year too.
Yeah, we did.
You didn't know that?
There were backroom negotiations.
Yeah, we got together after filming of episodes, and we were like,
This first,
so we haven't talked about this person yet. You want to switch them for somebody else?
yeah, we didn't put this person on here. Who's somebody completely useless.
It was a complete oversight on our part.
Yeah.
How did I know? I contributed
There's still some
this
Jedi.
time.
How much do you actually pay attention to what we're saying?
Yep.
Finish the thing.
He has a dog.
Oh.
Yeah, we talked about this dog like 3 times.
This
on here.
is-
It's that lava dog from Atlantis.
It's
Oh,
he has a. It's called the Charhound. Basically, the lava dog from Atlantis mixed with a hellhound.
Oh.
He spits fire.
I will say,
That's
side
cool.
note, that
She spits fire.
that lava dog from Atlantis made rocks look good.
Okay.
Calling them ugly?
No. It made rocks look appetizing.
Oh, because it ate rocks.
Yeah, and it was like little croutons.
Anyway,
Okay.
he helped in the evacuation of Hetzal Prime during the Great Disaster. Whenever
Say
a ship,
evacuation again.
yeah, whenever
Say evacuation.
evacuation, whenever a ship fell apart in hyperspace and then basically destroyed an entire
Spell
star system.
evacuation, please. Can you use it in a scientific sentence?
Scientific.
That's a very particular.
Can you spell it
We need
backwards?
to evacuate the lab. I made a mistake.
Spell it backwards, please.
ETAU CAVE.
Okay, spelling anything backwards is impossible.
Yeah. Are you gonna go on the tangent? I think that
Saying the alphabet backwards
is
is stupid. Okay.
Oh,
No, it is
Not
impossible.
this
You
again.
I don't
can't do
think-
it when you're
I don't-
sober.
I
Yeah.
don't think they're trying to test you on it,
Bro.
like 100%. I think they're just trying to get like how fast you're able to think about it.
Okay, listen. If I wrote down the alphabet and then started trying to read it backwards, it still wouldn't go very well.
It would not, no.
Like, if I wrote it out in order, like ABC all the way to Z, and then started to go Z on the way back, it would not. I wouldn't be able to complete it in, like, a timely fashion.
Especially when you get to the elemental P. It gets
It's
kinda
like
P-O-M.
No, N-M...
P?
Is it K?
P? No.
What?
L.
You haven't even done L.
L-K-J-I-H-G-E...
No,
F...
the other way.
F-E-D-C-V-A.
There you go.
Boom. Jeez.
Sad.
Anyway, he responded to the hostage crisis on Elfrona that ended with Loden getting kidnapped. Became the Padawan to his good friend Adira Stokes. Trained for a while. He's still a Padawan throughout all of this, by the way, because he refuses to undergo the trials. Because he doesn't feel ready.
He's not mentally ready.
His masters both tried to get him to undergo the trials, but he refused.
Yeah, but he
didn't feel ready himself.
In the second book, it was because Loden...
He wanted to do it with Loden.
Dead.
Yeah,
he wanted to be dead.
Yeah, he said he wanted to undergo the trials with Loden.
And he was in, like, conflict with the Force.
He was shutting off the Force. One of only 3 people I've ever seen him do it. Luke Skywalker, Cere Junda, and Bell Zettifar all were capable of shutting the Force off of them. Which is a very...
No.
It's a powerful feat.
Nomi Sunrider could do it to other people.
Yeah. True.
We found that out.
But that
Scary.
one was permanent.
That one was permanent,
Wasn't there someone else who could do it too?
I just know the
Avatar.
Oh, Mara Jade does it too. You said Mara Jade could do it.
Yeah.
Did she?
That's what you said.
Turn somebody off?
Yeah.
The Force? I didn't do Mara
No,
Jade.
you use battle meditation.
Yeah, I haven't talked about Mara Jade yet.
You haven't?
No.
Wait, who's
that?
That
Was
Satele.
Satele.
Yeah.
Satele
yeah.
Shan.
Yeah, Satele Shan.
Yeah,
she used battle meditation. I don't think she ever, like... I didn't ever say
also,
that she,
his
like,
name's
turned
Aang,
people...
Hayden.
Yeah, you did.
I know what his name is.
His title's the
I did
Avatar.
not say that.
Yeah, you
Did I say that Satel... Like,
Use battle. You said
she
she
could
used
use battle meditation, but I don't think she could shut people out of the Force.
You said that she
battle
was supposed to
meditation
shut-
used
I mean,
to be
she
extreme
killed basically
with-
a dark side Force ghost.
I don't
weapon.
think she did. I don't know if she could, but you said some things that
I know
aligned
battle
with
meditation is
Nomi Sunrider.
extremely rare.
Yeah.
And
Anyway.
it's the most rare of the light side powers.
Yes.
But
Long-
I mean, we've talked about like 5
Apparently
different
along
people
with
that
you.
have it.
Yeah.
and we have another one today.
Dude, that's because we have like the top 1% out here.
I mean, I have one today. I had one last week.
Yeah.
So rare.
Have one today.
Mace.
Oh, yeah, Mace.
Ooh, Mace Windu?
Windu.
Windex.
Mace out the window.
Whoa! Is he the one that broke the window, or is that Palpatine?
They both like sliced the window
Hmm.
open.
So Mace against window.
Mace versus window.
No.
I think it ended up being Mace versus gravity.
He helped evacuate a sinking, the biggest ship that they had in the Republic at the time. He was on it whenever the Valo. Basically, imagine if the World's Fair got attacked by mustard gas and like pirates. He was on the biggest ship that they had at the time as it was sinking into a lake, and he was helping evacuate it. The only Jedi on board. And he helped in that. Then he was part of the counterattack on the Nihil and rescued Loden, and then got like attacked by something that feeds off of the Force that killed his master and actually left him alive. Which I think that's a testament to his
I think it's just
power.
because he shut out the Force.
Maybe. But I think it's also a thing that he had more power.
I think Loden has a great... Or not Loden. Loden has no great future. He's dead. I think
Bell has
has a great future.
Oh, yeah.
That was rough what she did to him.
So was that tornado of whatever it was in the end of that second book that turned
Great
him into
Leveler?
stone.
Yeah, no one even knows what that thing looks
Yeah,
like.
no, they don't. I mean, he described what it was like on the inside.
He said it was complete isolation.
Yeah, like darkness.
And the only thing he could hear was Loden calling out to him.
Yeah, until he died.
Yeah, until Loden literally turned to stone.
And then disintegrated when Stellan found him, right?
Yeah. So anyway, for all those High Republic fans out there, he's the same age as Vernestra Rowe. Which, if you look at the concept art, they don't look the same age. Bell looks like a guy. He looks like an adult. He's a guy.
I feel like I say this every episode. It's a guy.
It's a guy.
Where's that from? Don't say your answer. Where's it from?
What?
Do you have your answer ready? Do you know where that's from?
You're not that guy?
No. It's a guy. You know where that's from?
No.
Aaron?
Who's that? It's a guy.
He did it. He did it.
He always does that.
Smile.
Move your fat ass! Okay. Aaron?
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Woo!
Oh,
Whenever Rocket first sees Ego. It's a guy.
It's a guy.
A 1-inch man.
Alright, Aaron.
So, let's talk about that. He has a green single lightsaber and a dog that spits fire.
Wait, are we recapping?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. So, to the feats. He was able to jump out from the stratosphere and catch a flailing hostage and safely land on ground that was hospitable.
Wait, was the ground hospitable? Or
Like,
the
it was
people
like-
on the ground hospitable?
No,
Neither.
the ground was clear.
Oh.
That ground itself, the topography was hospitable.
Okay.
Flat.
Mountainous. It's flat, and like right on the edge of flat and mountainous.
Oh, okay.
So you had to thread that needle. He was brave enough to prepare to block a freighter's blaster shots after seeing his master basically fall over after blocking them. So his master Loden blocked 2 of them and then fell over. And Bell knew that he wasn't going to be able to survive blocking them, but he was brave enough to stand up there and do it anyway. So, anyway.
Oh, we're almost done.
He was, upon meeting the two of the best Jedi in the Jedi Order, Elzar Mann and Stellan Gios, he was immediately accepted and respected as an equal among them, and one of them was on the High Council. And he's still a Padawan. Stellan Gios also trusted Zettifar to go find the Chancellor's son and the son of the governor on Valo. And that's why he was on the cruiser whenever that happened, because Stellan trusted him to do it. Oh yeah, Ember, the fire that she spits is so hot that it completely burned a Nihil in seconds. And Nihil wear a bunch of metal, typically a bunch of random metal that they find in a huge respirator mask, and it burned them through that. And finally,
Amber's the dog, right?
yes,
Ember with an E.
Oh,
yeah,
Amber.
like embers in a fire.
Oh, okay.
Finally, his biggest feat is while he was flying, he got shot by a hook, what is a grappling hook?
Harpoon.
Yes, a harpoon went straight through his canopy and hit him in the chest, and impaled him through his ship. And while doing that and slowly dying, he was able to hold the canopy together using the Force, so that it didn't get sucked into a vacuum. Basically pulling all of the shrapnel from it to that same point to hold it in. And then while he was already doing that, he sensed where the Nihil ship that shot him, he sensed where their fuel capacity was, and then was able to use the Force again, because their fighters are operated by the Force, then use the Force again to aim his blaster on the fighter he was using and fire. So yeah. He also he stated that in the beginning of when he was holding it together, Indira was also helping him, but she soon had to let go because she was getting tailed by other fighters. So he was holding it in while impaled and also searching for the fuel tank to blow up a ship. Yeah. So, that's Bell Zettifar.
My turn?
Yeah.
I have Darth Malak. Yet again, another Dark Lord of the Sith. Or Sith Head Grand Master. What are they called?
He was an apprentice.
No, he was not.
Dude, he was Revan's apprentice.
I did the thing.
He was Revan's apprentice.
After he tried to kill Revan...
He got his jaw cut off, bro.
Yes, he did. But then he tried to... I'm going to go through my thing. Okay? I have Malak. His real name is Alec.
Like Alex, but with a K?
Yes.
Like those parents that kind of want to change the name of it.
I think he deserves to lose for that stupid name.
Bell
you
wins.
have to be impartial.
Got it.
His homeworld was attacked by Mandalorians. He fled to Republic space and joined the Jedi Order, where he ended up following Revan, who was a Jedi Master at that time, and defeated the Mandalorians. And then they both fell into the dark side. He was Revan's apprentice, dark side apprentice, at the time. And then when Revan was captured by the Jedi, Malak actually tried to destroy his ship and kill Revan. And he thought he was successful, but he was not, because he sucks. But was unsuccessful, and it just took over as Dark Lord, of the Sith, regardless. Now, here's the funny part. Okay,
he's the kind of person that doesn't do any work on a project, but still puts his name.
He's
on
also was known as a kind of general that rushed in headlong, brashly.
Yeah.
And just was like, shut up, okay.
Yeah.
He was then confronted by Jedi Revan.
Ooh.
Ooh. And then got murked by Jedi Revan.
How did he murk him?
He killed him. Sword duel.
Do you know where he was stabbed?
Enough somewhere to kill him.
It's enough for me. I want to know how.
I don't know. I didn't find where he was stabbed. I just know that he was killed in the duel with Revan.
I just gotta keep you on your toes, you know.
His dark side powers extended to, but not exclusive of. He was able to block pain with the dark side, which is kind of weird.
Don't you want
Are you on TikTok right now?
No, I'm on YouTube.
This is gay.
Yeah.
I'm looking up how he died. I'm looking up his death.
He could force choke multiple people at once. He was obviously good at force lightning because he's a Sith. He could regenerate. No, he could negate other people's force abilities against himself. So he was invulnerable to other people's force abilities. And then he used force healing by taking force from other beings and healing himself. Because he's a douchebag. And yes, he had no jaw. And he had two tattoo things on his head.
Did you say he had no jaw?
Yeah, it was metal.
One of the times he was criticizing Revan for how he was doing things, and then Revan's like, "Boy, you're an apprentice," and then he taught him by cutting his jaw off because he kept talking.
Oh.
So he would, yeah.
Was that before Revan became a Jedi?
He was a Sith at the time.
Jedi. He was a Jedi. And then he fell to the dark side, was a Sith,
and then he was a
and
Jedi
then he
again.
got taken and was a Jedi again.
And then he split up into two beings.
No, and then he died.
Yeah.
And then split up into dark side and light side Revan. Which dark side Revan was defeated by Satele Shan plus Sith Empire. And then light side Revan was just what was the only one that was left. But that's Darth Malak. He's he was the leader of the Sith for a time. He had apprentices. He was a very capable sword fight duelist man. He had a very strong will. He's a straight up douchebag. Very self confident. Helped Revan pretty much exterminate the Mandalorians.
Sounds like a Sith.
Yeah, he's a pretty Sith,
he's
a
a
Sith.
Sith.
Yeah.
He's a Sith. If there ever was one.
Was he fueled by anger?
Yeah, of course he was. Because the Mandalorians destroyed his homeworld.
Oh, yeah. So childhood anger.
Yeah, so he's like, I'm a Jedi. Is that a Mandalorian? I'm gonna kill them all.
Blade turns red.
Yeah, immediately. So.
Did his eyes flash too?
Yeah, he turns like to orange or whatever, yellow.
Yellow, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, he was. To be honest with you, he's no Darth Vader. Okay, he's obviously not as good as Revan.
You're like
He's not Malgus. You know, he's not even.
What's going on right now?
Kind of sucks, dude.
Hayden himself says that this guy's a loser.
He's a loser. He is a loser.
Hayden is not really good at defending
he's an idiot.
He's not for.
He's an idiot who rushed headlong into every battle that he took part in, and was just happened to be more powerful than the people he was fighting. There was very little planning on his part.
So he's not a plan.
He stole people's force abilities to heal himself. No, I just don't like him. I never have. I never have. Since I learned about this dude, not a fan from the very beginning.
He doesn't sound like a very stand-up guy.
No, I mean there are Sith that are like I like this dude because he's just a badass. Like Malgus, who just walked into the Jedi Temple and was like, "This is mine now." Well, there's Jedi here, but I don't care. I'll kill all of them. And then did.
And then
badass. And then
the other guy that doesn't have a
Revan
job.
who extinguished the Mandalorian race pretty much by basically on his own, because Malak is a piece of shit who didn't do much.
He was just kind of there.
He was just sort of there. All right, and then you got Nihilus who ate a planet. You got Traya, who can fight off two of possibly the most powerful Sith Lords at that time at once when she's blind. And then you got Scion, who's a zombie.
Yeah. You even have a zombie.
Refuses to die.
He refuses to die, and then you got, I'm Malak. Okay, Alec, chill.
Do you have any argument towards Bell?
Like that. Okay, so it's pretty dope what he did when he was in the spaceship, holding it together and then exploding another spaceship at the same time.
No, you can't switch sides.
I'm not switching sides.
I'm
not switching sides. Malak is clearly the more powerful of the two. I don't know how.
But you said,
but he is. He seemed to fail at anything that he did.
You said, exactly. The point, you said he's an idiot.
Well, the problem is that he failed at everything he did because it was Revan that he was against most of the time.
Yeah, but like you said,
everybody failed against Revan. Everybody! Except for Satele Shan, and that was half of Revan.
Okay, who did he not fail against?
Malak?
Yeah.
I don't know, some other, normies. The Mandalorians. He killed the Mandalorians. He killed some Mandalorians.
What is your argument to him being...
You know how good of the warriors the Mandalorians were at that time?
Compared to the Mandalorians.
The Mandalorians were pretty much on par with the Jedi Order.
The example we have of him in a lightsaber duel, because those didn't happen very much in the High Republic, is whenever he fought the... how would you describe Tayoric? She left the Jedi Order while still a Padawan. That's
Ventress, basically.
Yeah.
Who was able to match Obi-Wan and Anakin sometimes.
Yeah. Tayoric also fought several Jedi at once.
She wasn't. Yeah.
But whenever he fought, he jumped in there with Stellan, Elzar, and fought and they were in the fight with Tayoric. He's not the one that lost that fight. The one that lost that fight was Elzar Mann.
Okay.
So Bell held his own in that case.
You cannot say that anybody from the High Republic is even close to on par with the duelists from the Old Republic. There's no way.
Benefit of hindsight.
Aaron.
Benefit of hindsight.
The dueling during the Old Republic was well above any other dueling of any other period.
I'd make the argument for
Their force power was lower.
I'd make the argument for Stellan.
And his duels?
Yeah, because Stellan knew all of them, and he demonstrated them constantly.
So, I don't mean that.
He also has a dog.
These guys did this all the freaking time.
Oh! Also, by the way, something I also forgot to say about Ember. Ember's tracking ability and speed is so well as stalking. That on Elfrona they were in albeit a slow speed chase because it was a old speeder and a bunch of animals. They were in a miles long chase, and they didn't know this was after they went from the temple to the place that they responded to where the hostages were taken, and then a long chase. And they didn't know Ember was with them until after everybody left, and then Ember just showed up out of nowhere.
Really?
So Ember is very fast and has a lot of endurance and is extremely good at stealth.
You forgot as well that Belle is just as fast as Ember is.
That's true. On the cruiser, yeah, I did. Right before because he saw the attack about to start on Valo, and he was running on the cruiser to try to pull a Rodian inside before it happened. And he and Ember were running at full speed, and they were staying together.
Oh, wow.
He was using Force Run at the time, though.
That's a power.
Yeah, it is.
He has access to that power.
He had to been going Phantom Menace fast.
Yeah,
all the way down the hallway.
Pretty much. Okay, Malik is basically this year's Namor. Okay, you can't. You don't like the guy, right? But you have to admit that he has some power, right? I hope he doesn't get past the second round, because. But he has enough power to get past a Jedi apprentice. Where he at?
Yeah, but he's over here.
Okay,
next would be Bo-Katan and Jocasta Nu. It's Bo-Katan.
But then it's Anakin Skywalker, so we'll be fine. Whatever.
Either way, he's only not a knight because he doesn't want to be. They've said multiple times he's well past the skill to become a knight.
Wait, okay.
He was a knight too.
Pause.
No, he wasn't. No, he was never actually a knight. He was always an apprentice.
Anyway.
Okay, so for this one time ever,
he's Starscream. He's Starscream. That's
Can
what
I
he is.
finish
That's what he is. Okay, yeah. What?
I hate you with a burning passion. Anywho,
I hate Malik.
His lightsaber turns red.
but this one time, okay, I will grant this one permission. If it is a unanimous vote that no one likes Malik, and we don't want to continue to hear about him, because I actually am interested in,
you're not going to learn anything new about Belle, though. That's everything.
You don't know, it's Aaron.
Aaron?
I don't know. I can read the books.
See? So, I'm actually interested in knowing more
he's in the comics, too.
information
I didn't do any research on the comics.
on this guy, and if we unanimously all agree that we're...
I will not vote in that, because I want to win. Also, if Malik is going to lose, I want you to say that Belle is going to be able to beat Malik in a fight. Is that going to happen? Aaron, realistically, will that happen? Is that possible?
My loyalty is to my guy. Yes. I believe that he has a decent chance. And Ember versus Malik with how reckless
Revan?
Malik is.
Is he Revan?
No, but he has Ember and Malik is an idiot.
He is a valid point. That's a valid point.
Malik is an idiot. I've said this. That was my point. That was part of my argument for him.
Yes.
Yes. I just don't think it's possible.
I don't think we're
That's on me.
That's your fault. But ultimately, it's not my decision. So, Victoria, you have to make that final judgment. Miles, watch yourself.
Without the vote.
Mm-hmm. Without the vote. It's up to you. Speak into the microphone clearly, please.
Fuck Malik, we're keeping him free.
Fuck yeah! Upset. We finally have an upset.
Wait. Did you say Belle?
Oh yeah, we're keeping Belle.
Yes!
Finally have an upset.
Finally.
I don't even care anymore.
I'm sure we made some people mad because some
I
people
don't
like
give a
Malik.
fuck. This is our podcast.
So many people just
We
unsubscribe.
only have 4 subscribers. What are you talking about?
Revan is still here, don't worry.
Yeah, Revan is still here. Suck it, Malik. Go cry in a corner there, Starscream. Alright, who's next?
Do you think Mace and the Inquisitor would be easier than Leia and Stas?
Look at my notes for Stas.
Mace Windu. I'll do the Ninth Sister.
Yeah, do the Ninth Sister.
She's not favored. She's only showed her first appearance was Jedi Fallen Order. She's a Dowitan.
What's he doing?
He's just sniffing around.
Booty, lay down.
I just realized he's there.
Yeah, I just realized he was gone.
Booty.
He said, "I am."
No, keep going.
What is that?
Dowitan.
She
That's the
nasty.
Ninth Sister.
She a nasty?
That is not a woman.
Yeah, it used to
It
be.
is.
What?
It used to be. Miles, don't go back there. Get over here.
I'm trying to.
We on camera. Get over here on camera. Come here. Come here. You want to be on camera? Booty.
You're telling me that's a woman?
Yeah. Dowitans, their sex doesn't look different.
She's like bigger than
Yeah,
Brianna
she's
of Tarth.
She's a massive. She's a different species.
It's pronounced Brienne.
Okay.
Like her species is naturally massive, and there's not much like.
I'm talking about stupid.
um,
She's really dumb.
Hayden really doesn't like the Night Sister. Dude, she's better than the ones in Rebels, 4th and 7th.
The ones that have already died?
Yeah, and the 8th. The 8th is really dumb. Tried to fly away. He fell to his death.
Were all of these sisters actually? Are they
They're
actual
brothers.
sisters?
No.
They're just inducted as that.
Yeah.
They were
Like
originally
nuns.
all the
It's like a
Inquisitors were.
society of them.
Yeah, all the Inquisitors were Jedi first, and then when Order 66 happened, they were captured because they had the potential to go to the dark side. So they were tortured until they basically turned to the dark side,
I have a throwback joke.
and then their brothers and sisters in their Inquisitor order.
I have a throwback joke.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're basically nuns because they're like, sisters.
No,
Right.
don't say it.
Don't you do it?
So
Don't say it.
Don't.
when they are all dead, one could say that the nuns were dead.
No.
So all the nuns are dead.
No, shut up. We're not bringing that back.
They are dead. They're all dead by A New Hope.
Exactly. So all of the nuns are dead.
I thought it was just the nuns are dead.
So the
No,
nuns are
I
dead.
said. So what I said was.
So the nuns
So
are dead.
the nuns are dead.
So the nuns are dead.
So the nuns are dead.
Anyway,
Do you remember what character that was?
Were-Jaguar.
It was the were-jaguar.
No, I don't remember.
What's his? I don't remember his actual name.
Who cares? He was fighting Hercules.
So it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. He lost. So
Anyway,
did Thor.
I'm still angry about that.
I know. What
So-
are you doing?
She was also apparently a natural empath.
I don't care.
So she assisted the Inquisitors and Darth Vader personally in several missions. She sent the second sister to track. She was sent with the second sister to track down Cal Kestis, and they found him and stuff. And by the way, I haven't found the Jedi. I'll get to that later. And then they found him on Braca. Later, after he helped Saw Gerrera on Kashyyyk, she was sent there to make sure he didn't come back. And when he did come back, she fought him in a duel on top of the Origin tree, which is like a 1,000-foot tall tree. And then that ended with her getting her hand cut off. And then after a brief fight after that, Cal threw her off the top.
Oh.
And that's the last we saw of her.
How did he pick her up?
No,
He just pushed her.
he force pushed her off.
That's good, yeah. Only the Force could carry
Like,
that.
he did
It
a
wasn't like a Darth Vader thing.
no. He did a flip over her,
You know
and
what?
then when she tried to charge him, he pushed her off.
Darth Vader lifted Palpatine over his shoulders.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. No, that's how he did it. Dude, like I
He's
looked
not
at it.
supposed to be able to do that.
Yeah, I looked at it
Oh,
afterwards,
yeah.
and I was like, yes, that's how he's doing it. He's holding him like this.
Darth Vader doesn't make any sense.
At one point when he was fighting Cal, he went like that.
Darth?
Yeah. He put it over. I'm sure after he
What are the rules, Star Wars?
I'm sure.
What are the rules?
I'm sure after he
Asking
did
them
that
directly.
and like hit Cal's lightsaber, he's like, oh!
No, he doesn't have any feeling there, Aaron.
Oh,
What are
that's
you
true,
talking
yeah.
about?
No, he's constantly in pain.
That's it. So it's like
He
everywhere.
threw
Then.
his
It's
shoulder
not
out.
just like
When he did that, he threw his shoulder.
maybe he was
out.
just like, oh man.
I gotta stop doing that.
That's why Cal was able to get away because he was like, oh,
I gotta knock that off.
hold on. He had to find like a door and like, push it out like this.
Oh, yeah. I need some
And then he'd go back the other way, and he's like,
I need some WD-40. Speaking of robotic arms, she is probably the Inquisitor with the most amount of prosthetics.
you know what that means, right?
She got a lot of arms.
Hold up. Every Inquisitor has to choose something to be cut off or destroyed. She chose her left eye. So she has a cybernetic eye. In another fight where the Inquisitors were ambushed, she lost her foot.
Does it
And
have to be an arm or a leg?
No, she lost her eye.
No, does it have to be an arm or a leg?
It cost them an arm or a leg.
We'll talk about this after we're done filming.
I'm fizzled.
Don't worry about it.
She lost her foot in another battle where they got like ambushed. So she has a robotic right foot, a robotic left eye, robotic right foot, and then she lost her right hand in the duel against Cal.
So
So-
she sucks.
Yeah.
She has enhanced empathy.
Who decides, like, hey, I could cut off an arm and get a prosthetic hand. I could cut off a foot and get a prosthetic foot. I'm gonna cut out my eye.
Her. She likes pain. She doesn't. She's the only Inquisitor that doesn't react to pain at all. Because whenever Cal cut her hand off and like slashed her several times, she didn't react once.
So she messed up in the head.
Yeah. She's very sadistic. And
She also dumb.
she shot a beautiful bird.
What?
She
shot,
did.
Yeah.
I remember that.
There was
That's why
a
we killed
beautiful
her.
bird, like a rare bird that flew up to that helped Cal get to the top.
Yeah.
And like the bird and Cal helped each other because it like helped him survive her in her ship the first time on Kashyyyk, their first interaction, and then it helped him get to the top, and then she shot it, and like the bird survived, but like barely. It showed up after the duel. He was like, yeah, but yeah, she has no feelings,
Obviously.
pain, emotion, but apparently she's a really good empath. She Princely Char, the Mon Cala arc in Clone Wars. Admiral Akbar, Goran.
Just not.
The prince in that. She personally while he was king, she personally interrogated him and was able to probe his mind with the Force.
Okay.
She also survived. Her and the Inquisitor survived a tsunami that hit them out of nowhere. So it's hard to survive a tsunami.
Well, not when you're built like a brick.
It's a brick wall.
Good point.
Ma'am.
Good point. She's not very aerodynamic, though.
whenever they were getting ambushed and she lost her foot, in that fight, she outlasted the 10th brother. That's why she's the 9th.
I'm slightly better than him.
Mildly.
Yay!
I lost my foot. He lost his life. She also uses Form 5 because she's massive, and of course she is very aggressive.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've said more than enough.
Thank God.
Inquisitors were trained to be weaker than the Grand Inquisitor, which was trained to be weaker than Darth Vader, who was trained to be weaker. And then Darth Sidious, and Darth Sidious lost to Mace Windu. I'm done.
Wait, who do you have?
Mace Windu.
Oh, okay.
Who wins?
Mace Windu.
Alright.
Okay, no!
Say it with me now. Windu.
When Guardian Leviosa.
Is it not? It's Wingardium Leviosa. Oh.
Leviosa.
No, it's not Wingardium Leviosa.
Leviosa.
Aaron, do you have some? You had something?
Yes, I have. Oh, by the way, her name is Masana Tai.
I don't care.
That's weird because Inquisitors don't typically have names. So in Fallen Order, when her and the second sister first catch Cal, second sister kills his friend, and then he's like, no! And then, strikes at her, and she blocks it. And then she force pushes him to the ninth sister, who's by a cliff. She grabs him and, holds him up and she's like, I found the Jedi! Yeah, no way! We just saw him pull out a lightsaber. And just, I don't think you need to say anything. Everyone saw it. And there's a camera, an entire crew walking around filming it. You just got thrown him like a game of catch by the second sister. And you catch him, he's like, oh, I found the Jedi. And then she thinks, what am I going to do with this Jedi? But I'm all thinking, and it's just like, I know what I'll do. Jedi don't survive falls. And she throws him off a cliff. And then what happens? He lands on a train. And then what's her decision? Shoot the train. She's an idiot. An idiot.
He's very passionate.
Oh yeah.
That scene makes me so mad. She's like, what would you think was gonna happen? Masana?
Don't use her name like that. We have one more.
We do. Go first. I need to calm down.
Yeah, you do. Take a lap, Aaron.
Aaron's heated.
I have Stas Ali. She was a Thalothan female.
Thalothian?
Thaloth.
Is it Thalothian or
Wait.
Thalothian?
Thaloth.
The loaf?
Thaloth.
They-
The loaf.
Oh, like the loaf of bread?
No, it's actually the loaf.
Oh.
It's Thalothian.
Okay, she's a female of that species.
Thalothian.
She was also present at the. She was also present at the Geonosian arena, so she can also block blaster bolts.
That's not known for sure.
Did she just hide behind the dead bodies?
She could have.
Aaron, you know that the blaster bolts burn through people.
She couldn't hide behind the speeder.
She was on the speeder. It's different. Okay. She was a member of the Jedi High Council. She was a proficient duelist and possibly the best force healer in the Jedi Order at the time. So
which is bad. The healers were bad at the time. That's why Anakin was tempted and be like, I can save my wife. Is because the healing wasn't good then.
No, she chose to die. That bitch killed herself.
You talking about
Padme?
Padme?
Yep.
Or you talking about Stas?
Nah.
Stas did not kill herself. She was riding a speeder in Revenge of the Sith and got yoinked by some from clone troopers. Yeah.
Clone Commander Neo.
She was killed by clone troopers or stormtroopers?
Clones.
It was Order 66.
Yeah, she was killed in Order 66.
They pulled back and then shot her off.
Yep.
By the way, just a small little trivia thing. Neo is my favorite design from Clone Trooper in Revenge of the Sith.
You talking about the double chin thing?
What? What are you talking about?
Like the helmet, it just went straight down to the chest.
No, that's you're thinking of Bakara. That's the Marine Corps.
You're in the Marine Corps.
No, he's not.
Ooh yeah.
Oh, what the?
Neo was a scout specialist.
Oh, it's the long nosed ones. It looks like Phoenix.
It looks like a scout trooper.
Looks like Phoenix.
You think everything looks like our dogs?
No, that's not true.
That's all he thinks about.
Yeah.
Did you know giraffes don't have vocal cords?
How do they talk?
They don't.
They make noises. I do know about that.
They don't have vocal cords though because their neck's so long.
So is it just like an echo?
It's they do the lips.
I don't know what the accent.
Well, yeah, what was that? It's questing beast.
You're going with that channel now.
Are we referring to the questing beast?
Is it like an echo?
An echo.
Is there an echo in here?
Let's move on.
Stas Ali.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
I have Leia.
Princess Leia?
Yep.
Quick.
So, she's the child of Anakin and Padme. She's just as powerful as Luke. Yoda actually thought she was more powerful and actually thought that they should recruit her and he should train her. But Obi-Wan decided for it to be Luke because she is a lot like her father. In the fact that she is very reckless, stubborn, headstrong. And Luke, by the end of the original trilogy, was a lot like Padme.
Oh, she also grew up in a good household.
Yeah, she was raised by Bail Organa, and I actually had to write down her name. Queen Brea of Alderaan.
Why couldn't he just train them both?
Because they had to be kept
That
separate.
would have attracted Darth Vader and Darth Sidious.
They had to be kept separate in like places where they wouldn't use their force powers. And when they did, they had to use it on Dagobah later because nobody would go there. And besides,
They wouldn't go
Dagobah,
where?
Dagobah.
Dagobah.
And also Dagobah is like
I've said it 3 times now.
Dagobah.
Dagobah.
That is very strong in the force, so it wouldn't matter. Nobody would know. So it's part of the fact of they had to be separate because them together would be too obvious. It's actually noted by Luke that all of her strong feelings about everything was he believed that to be her manifestation of her force powers before she was trained. She also has an acute sense of cosmic awareness long before she was trained, such as sensing Luke that he wasn't on the Death Star 2 when it blew up. She was sensing Luke from Bespin. She also was able to sense multiple things from across the galaxy in the sequel trilogy, including Luke's death, Han's death, a guy ordering at Wendy's.
That she needed to kill herself? Sacrifice herself?
That it was time for her to sacrifice herself for Kylo Ren. So that he could become Ben once more. Her lightsaber form is unknown, but it's likely form 5.
I don't know, but she defeated Luke in a lightsaber.
That's the big one. Yeah, that's my big thing here. She's also a Force ghost, and she was also, when she killed Jabba the Hutt, she also tapped into the dark side to gain the strength. Yeah, to
suffocate a slug.
Yeah, to suffocate a giant slug.
That man nasty.
I would like to say that Jabba wins an award. Grossest character in Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
Aaron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's hope we never see a live action version of Zero's mom. Zero the Hutt's mom.
Oh, dude, like a monster.
Or
Like, it's just a
Quinlan Vos.
giant pile of slugs.
And it has like little things crawling all over it to try to clean it.
Gross.
Yeah. Quinlan Vos, who has seen several disgusting things, several battles.
You know what?
Several dead bodies walked in. It's like something. Oh god,
dude. I don't know why, but the guy always grossed me out.
What's his name? Boss.
Bossameta? Yeah. From the Gungans.
I'll look it up in a sec.
Yeah.
That because you could see the saliva going all over the place.
Always gross me out.
Yeah. The big thing here in lightsaber duel wise, is to complete her training. Luke at his prime and her like just becoming a knight.
Final trial.
Yeah. They fought in a blind duel against each other, and she embarrassed Luke. Like
it wasn't quite that bad.
she beat Luke like quite easily, and then had a force vision so strong she saw 30 years in the future.
Oh.
She saw her death.
I can't do this,
and that's why she stopped doing that.
Like, she had like a almost British accent. So if you want to jump in there and just.
Dude, I know about it. I actually know why. Carrie Fisher got nervous when she saw the actor for Tarkin. She got really nervous meeting him, so she accidentally started speaking in a British accent, and then like later went away. As she got calmer around him, and then they made that canon that she showed up and started speaking in a Coruscanti accent, to make fun of him.
Oh.
Yeah. found out about that recently.
Interesting.
Yeah. Also, the British accent is like Core World accent.
Core World.
Yeah.
Wait, Obi's from Core World? A Core World?
He's from he was raised on Coruscant, so I can't remember where exactly his planet is
I
from.
forgot. The cook that Obi-Wan Kenobi met with in Attack of the
Palm
Clones.
curl, but chill.
Kind of gross too. He's like pulling up his pants with one of his arms.
The Kaminoans.
they gross too.
Their morals are gross.
How do they have vocal cords?
It's in their head.
Like, did you have like those like, dude, they're Voldemort with long necks.
They're Voldemort, but you're like, when you're taking a picture and then it has those like square boxes and stuff.
Yeah,
it's Voldemort, but you like went like that.
Exactly. That's why they're so evil. They're borderline evil.
Oh yeah, they
are. They look weird.
They looked at a clone and told him that he was property.
Yeah, they borderline evil,
and that they could kill him if they wanted to.
Yeah,
no,
they said that in front of. They said that in front of a Jedi Master.
I don't know if they're worse than Voldemort. He would totally say that too.
Worse than Voldemort. Within the Star Wars universe,
they're more successful than Voldemort. More successful than Voldemort.
Yeah, they're more successful.
Spending all that money.
Yeah. Do I need to do anything?
No, you're
okay. Cool.
Cool. Verdict.
Princess.
In a British accent.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Was that on purpose?
No.
So it does work like that.
Your terrible British accent was not on purpose? That was bad. We need to work on that. You too. You have bad accents.
Yeah.
I have really bad.
You're real, dude. You like morph between like British, Australian, New Zealand, like proper Canadian, and then back to British, all of it in one sentence. Exactly.
Yeah.
Can I just like shadow a British person?
You can. Let them know first.
Yeah.
Watch Top Gear.
Top Gear.
Watch all of Top Gear. Hayden, yeah, you watched Top Gear all of your childhood.
Yeah.
Give us a British accent.
No.
I think that was
No.
Aussie.
Hey, hold on. I don't think so.
No.
Gonna have to speak up.
I don't think I will.
You got to pronunciate
No.
more.
No. No. That was specifically modeled off of somebody, and I can't remember who it is.
I know. I can't remember his name.
No.
Hold on, I'm getting it.
I have nothing. Oh, do I tell who won?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay. Princess Leia.
Tim Curry.
Or Leia.
Tim Curry is that.
No one cares.
No. What is that from?
Psych. The TV show.
In the first season?
Second season. It was the American
the singing
duos.
one, right?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I remember that. You did the facial expression. I remember it now. Did you see his facial expression?
No.
I remember that.
Yeah. Anyway, next week.
Yeah, so my British accent is based off of a show that came out in 2000, like an episode that came out in 2007 with a British guy who I don't think is actually British.
Sounds accurate.
He's from Grapenhall, United Kingdom.
Oh, so he is British.
So he is
Maybe
British.
he may be British. He may not be British.
Oh.
There are 4 countries in the United Kingdom. Hey.
I also watch
English.
I also watch the Premier League all the time.
That's true. And watch Grand Tour all the time too.
I have a question. Why do British people sound like why do English people sound like they sounding out words?
No, don't start fights.
Hey, we're already over an hour, and you
No,
gotta edit
we're
it
not
down.
over an hour.
Yeah,
You gotta edit that down.
We already did an upset.
It says
already.
hour 9.
That's over an hour, Hayden.
We spent like 10 minutes trying to figure out what was going on earlier.
That's true.
Next week.
Yes, next week. Aaron.
Next week we have Ben Skywalker versus Oppo Rancisis.
I don't know who that is.
Jango Fett versus Sacy Teen. Yaddle versus Seer Junda. And Pete Vader versus Stellan Gios.
Pete Vader.
That's the first. This is one of the first times we're gonna have one of the
Mater,
only.
is that you?
Cole Mater.
You gotta raise your pitch a little bit,
like make my voice higher.
like slightly, yeah, like
Cole Mater.
not that much.
Cole Mater.
What did you even say?
It's just quieter.
I feel like I'm. Well, that's because I felt like I was just saying tomato.
I heard tomato.
You want a tomato? You like tomatoes with that?
Say potato like that.
Potato. Mashed taters?
No.
Taters and stew.
Taters and stew?
Boil them, mash them, stick them in stew.
What?
Yeah. Hold on. What's the most southern thing you could say?
Son, let me hear you out.
What?
Oh, bless your heart, son.
Okay. Bless
There are
your-
a lot of things that you can say very southern, Hayden.
Yeah.
Oh, bless their hearts.
Oh, bless your heart.
What's
Everything
your, you do a southern accent now.
No.
Wait, I don't even, what?
I don't even attempt to do
If I just talk like my normal self, I sometimes have a southern accent like that.
You
He
gotta
has
go
a
get in your
country
truck
accent.
later and
I don't own a truck.
get down to the Buc-ee's.
I'm gonna head on over to the Buc-ee's. Get us some gas,
I'm
peanuts,
so sad.
Maybe
that I
have a
started
duel.
this by accident.
some Dr. Pepper.
Okay, I think it's time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
I have been told that I do have a southern accent sometimes, but it's only when I really want to talk like I have a southern accent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
You say something really
If I
Texan.
make my mouth go outside like that, it makes it a lot easier.
That's a yeah.
That sounds a lot like one of our people in our family. It
Yep.
sounds a lot like Randy.
Yeah, it does.
You don't have to call him out like that.
See y'all next week.
Yeah. We're not gonna stop.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, wait. Don't forget to like,
and
subscribe, leave a
comment,
comment down below.
do this.
If you think our accents are annoying, comment down below.
Tell us an accent you want us to try.
Don't.
We'll have Victoria do it.
Yeah. Never mind, I'm on board. You lost me. Then I'm back on board now. Alright, we'll see you next week.
Catch you guys next
Bye.
week.
Bye.
Bye.